Well, hello, you darling motherfuckers.
Welcome back to Coffee and Cigarettes with David.
And Jaden.
So, hope you guys have been well. Hope you guys have been doing things that are very good for the community. I don't know. Just
Graffiti keeps the rent prices low. Good for the community.
right. Hopefully, you guys are doing very well. And yeah, so today, uh, well, recently Jaden had called me and we kind of came on a subject.
I had to tell him he was a motherfucker.
Well, yeah, besides that. But no, we
And I
wanted to
called.
talk about how would you want to explain it?
Well, he said before that other people's emotions kind of like fuck with him, make him feel one way or another. If so, like he has a degree of empathy, if that's
Fair, that's fair.
what I'm okay. And me, I'm the
So this
opposite.
concept is going to be talking about empathy.
And is it useful or not?
Yes, and is it useful?
Is me, I'm the opposite. I can stay calm in any situation. Like nobody's
Yes,
emotions fuck with me at all.
I will give you that.
This
Yeah,
is great for de-escalation and shit like that.
that's very true.
But like,
Well, I don't know. I guess that depends on who you ask, because I've seen some people where like if you don't react, it gets even worse. So I mean,
well, I'm not gonna sit in your fucking emotions. Your emotions suck, dude. I can see it on your
right,
face.
right,
Like I
right,
don't
right.
want to. And where you don't really have a choice with that.
That's true. Yeah, I really don't. Like,
So like, there's some positives to it, but on the other side,
yeah,
I don't have sympathy for nobody ever. I'm like, dude, it sucks to be you. I mean, you could
well, at
probably do
this,
this or that, but
right.
like, I don't know. That sucks.
I think that also comes with me like just I was kind of like I don't know. I guess the way I was raised kind of put a part in that, like having to like living like by myself for so long and getting to see all. I mean, like I'm sure you can kind of relate, maybe, but like seeing all different types of walks of life and
Mhm.
like their situations and like knowing that like what's the best way to say it? But like one thing I could say to maybe because like or what was it? We were talking about the not so long ago the rolling effect of negativity kind of shit.
Oh yeah, there's a spiral.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
spiral. So like you never know like how much empathy can really impact somebody's life and like actually help them out. And me, I've
yeah,
always been a helpful
true.
individual. I've always loved doing that.
It's
I
gotten
just
to
grew
the
up that
point,
way.
like, I don't know, you can call me stingy or whatever the fuck, like, just cold or whatever.
You could say
But
you've been hurt a lot.
no,
That's all you can say.
it's just like standards for me to actually help someone is like, okay,
Fair.
if helping me takes an hour of my time but only saves you 10 minutes of time, I'm not gonna do it, bro.
Yeah,
But if
right.
it takes me 10 minutes of time and it saves you an hour worth of time, then yeah, it's probably worth it for me, right?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So it's like depends on who's asking, what's the shit, like,
Well, I would say definitely like have your own like circle kind of thing. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, having the empathy that I do has hurt me in the past for sure.
Yeah,
You
true.
know, I've trusted people that I shouldn't have and let them in, and we see how that went.
Mhm,
But like, fucking at the same time, having that empathy as well has kept the people that need to be around me around me.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like,
That's true.
that's one thing. Because like one like you can. I mean, I feel like I could say this about myself because like I don't know, like I don't have the greatest qualities in my personal viewing of myself, but like I am a good.
Why?
I'm a damn good friend though.
That's for sure.
Like I fucking you can call me at any fucking time. Like fucking I'll help you. You
And
know what I'm saying?
that's like what I gauge it off of. Like we have a
Right.
relationship, I would do anything for you. You
Yeah.
know that.
Same.
But
Same.
like,
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. Is like because if it wasn't for me being that person, even at least in the beginning, like I feel like who knows, we never would have connected like that.
true.
Because you knew, because like that, I feel like that part of me makes me feel genuine.
Oh,
You know what I'm
good.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that being said, like if I was just a straight off the wall fucking dickhead for the most part, you probably wouldn't have fucked with me too well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's give or take. Depends on
Well,
what kind of dickhead, but
back
sure.
then, back then, probably not.
Well, and that's probably back then is probably a good reason why I can't fucking take in everybody's energy. Because when in high school, I always had 40 fucking people in my house at all
At
times
all
on a
times.
Tuesday at 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
yeah, so like I
If
couldn't
you
get
ever wanted
wrapped
to
up.
go party and get fucked up, you go to Jaden's house on
It
Davis Street.
was like a fucking national park for fuck ups. That's what
Facts. Facts.
you
Now, the
just
House
come
of
in and
Misfits.
see the fucking wildlife, bro.
Yeah.
Mm,
The House of Misfits.
But there was so much drama going on and
Facts.
bullshit, and I had to be above it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's another thing that like cut off any sympathy for anybody's shit. Like there was
Yeah.
so much going on, I couldn't take it all in, or I'd be a fucking wreck, bro.
Right, right. No, for sure, for sure. But at the same
Hey,
time,
mind
like,
your own business. If it actually affects me, then stick up for yourself. But other
fair.
than that, I don't care about your problem. Like other people, not you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. I get it. I mean, for the most part, like, I've grown to become that way now. I mean, definitely as an adult, like, I can, but I've also, as an adult, I've been able to see through the bullshit. You know,
Mhm.
because of my past experience, I've let my empathy get too fucking ahead of me.
Yeah, and then you know what's going on. So once you know what's going on, then you play with people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So somebody comes to me trying to manipulate me, but I've already been
yeah.
manipulated that way, and I've seen how it goes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's this
So you already
sign,
know
and
the
that
next
sign.
step.
And so, are you telling the truth about that? And they're like, yeah, of course I'm telling the truth. And you're like, yeah. It's just
Yeah.
that fucking moment where you know they're lying and they know they're lying.
Right, right, right.
That bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And just play with people from that point on.
Yeah.
Like,
Really
I
fuck with
caught you
somebody's head.
fucking
Yeah.
trying to fuck with me. You think you're smart, but you know.
I'm just saying, like, fucking, for me, I, and this is me not tuning my own horn in any means or say, but like, when it comes to, I've, I'm trying to think of the best way to put this, but like, I've had a lot of people, especially recently, come to my attention being like, hey, man, like, you being the person you are has helped me in a lot of ways to regain, like, my passion for this, my passion for that, and like the things like, me to
Mm.
be a better person and
I
all this
wouldn't be
other shit.
doing this shit if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, fair enough. That's what I'm saying.
So
Well, like, well, no, but like, and I'm glad. And like, your mom always told me, like, especially when I like brought it up, and we were about to shoot our first episode, like, you were excited as fuck. And
yeah, but
like,
don't fucking tell them that shit. I don't want any viewers. Remember that shit. Fuck Canadians.
yeah,
Don't tell them none of that shit,
but
David. Shut
no,
the fuck up.
but no, it's like, come on, man. It's okay to be happy about stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
true.
Like, I mean, we've talked about this for years, doing this type of shit. So, like, I feel like this finally becoming a fucking reality is a
Yeah, true.
fucking great thing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, a lot of people talk crazy, man, but
Fair.
not everybody got the balls to put it on the internet.
That's true. That's true. But that's what I mean. But like I said, we talked about it for years, and we finally made it a reality.
So, but I think the criteria that should be like, these are my opinions, and if you like them, watch the show, and if you don't,
I mean,
it
I feel like that's
sucks.
everybody's podcast
Yeah,
nowadays. Now that I've actually done more research, really.
but they don't say
I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
they
You're an
don't
asshole.
say ever.
Yeah, well,
Or
obviously.
we here at Coffee and Cigarettes provide you with quality content.
I hate this, man. But no, back on the empathy thing, man. It's like,
Okay, okay.
it's
Derail over.
yeah, derail over, yeah. But no, like, fucking, it's I, I don't know. I feel like, as if it wasn't for me having that genuine type of like fucking empathy for people and how I
Mhm.
relate to people as much as
Right.
I do, I wouldn't be able to impact people the way I do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Mm.
not sitting here acting like I'm a fucking big fucking rock star or
You're
anything like that.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking, but I'm saying, like,
The
that's funny.
messiah of people not scrolling through their phone anymore and actually doing something with their lives.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
present to you the messiah.
Well, no,
Stop
not that.
scrolling on your fucking phone. You're busy watching this shit right now. You could be making some
Shit.
music or coloring.
No.
Color a book. I dare you. You won't do it, pussy.
But no, that's what I'm. The thing is like fucking. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right
Hmm.
when I can take people that like, and like a lot of these people that come to me are people I know from my past
Hmm.
and that I know have been down some rough fucking paths. you know what I'm saying, that have come to me and it's like, man, you really like shit like with the drumming videos, the
Mhm.
fucking podcasts, the fucking everything I've been doing, like people are like, dude, like just the way you are so genuine and how like you are as a person, like it really fucking helps. Like it made me like realize like fuck if my first video gets like 20 or 10 views, I'm gonna
Yeah, it
keep
doesn't
going.
matter.
That's what I'm saying. It really doesn't. Like we do this because it's fun and it's something we've always liked
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, I enjoy doing it.
And at the same
I
time,
wouldn't
like I
do it
get to
if I didn't
spend
like it.
quality time with my best friend and like
Mhm,
fucking your awesome family, and we'll have dinner together, watch TV, and like to have a good time.
mhm.
It's always a good time when we're together.
We forgot to play Animal Party first this time around.
Well, it's fine. We'll play it after. But yeah, I fucking love Animal
It's a
Party.
good game.
It is. But I just I get somewhat of what you're saying just because of some of the fact is like maybe you have been to the point where like it's run you dry.
I don't feel like it's dry. It's just like fucking.
You're very conceivable with it, or not conceivable, but like that's whoa, that was wrong word right there. But like you're just very like to myself with it,
Yeah, I don't know.
and you
Uh,
really got to prove to be to see it,
yeah, well, true, but
or do you just feel like it's gone completely?
I feel like
Not trying to be an ass when I say that.
why, like the same reason why,
You're definitely
like,
more of a savage than I
let
am,
me
though.
put it to you this way:
Okay.
why would you expect somebody to listen to us for an hour?
I don't.
Well, so that's how I go about my shit. Like nobody
Right.
really gives a shit unless they ask me, then I'll tell them.
Right.
Whatever it is. But outside of that, like I'm gonna give you the bare minimum. Like here, fucking $1.50 is your change. Like that kind of robotic shit. Unless you break out of that shit and talk to me.
Fair. Fair.
So I
You get
kind of
yourself out of
just
the matrix.
yeah. And so I kind of just
If you don't know anything about Jaden, like you should see his setup, dude. It's all
I have
Matrix
these
related.
Matrix busts that are like I got Trinity, Morpheus, Neo, and Agent Smith, and there's 7,000 of each one ever.
Ever.
It's collector's shit.
It's fucking
And
wild.
they're like big busts like that big. They're nice.
That's how much this man literally is like we live in the Matrix kind of shit.
It's weird, dog.
Yeah, it is weird. But
Shit's weird.
so but do you think that maybe I mean this could just be hypothetical really,
Mm,
but do you think that maybe the fact that you've been so to yourself for the most part has maybe hindered possible relationships?
sure,
Like
yeah. I mean, I
that could have been great.
like I said at the start of this, I'm not sympathetic to anyone. So when girls
Right.
come along and they're like, "Oh my god, this problem," what? And I'm like, "You just fucking fix it like that, and there you go. That's
Right,
how I
right.
would do it." And they're like, "But I feel sad," and I'm like, "Well, fix it. And you won't feel sad."
That's fair enough. But like if you really but if you really care about the person, like you want to try to help them
Well,
become
that's
better.
why I told
Yeah.
them how to fix it.
That's true. That's
And it's
fair.
like, yeah, it sucks to be
You're
you
just
right
more
now.
blunt.
Just like if somebody's dog died or some shit, and I had to tell them,
Yeah.
fuck, your dog died, bro. And I know exactly how they're gonna feel, all that kind of shit. But like, I have to tell them, and I know you're gonna go
It
through
has to
your
be
thing.
you, yeah.
I'm conscious that you're going through a thing,
Right.
but like,
Or you're about to.
it's like, yeah, well, it sucks to be you, dog.
Right.
I don't get sad with them. I can't. I don't know how, bro. I don't expect nobody to do it when I'm sad, which is like
Fair.
terrible, tragic moments. There's okay, so this is gonna be cryptic. I hope she never watches this.
Ooh.
There's a girl,
Oh no.
and on her license or on her bumper, it says, "Don't honk at me. I'm having a crisis."
Oh, I feel like you've told me about this.
And it's like, if me or you were to have a crisis,
Oh yeah, we were talking about this.
the
Yeah.
cops would get involved.
Facts.
Okay, it wouldn't be
Facts.
just people honking.
No, that's facts as fuck. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
allowed a crisis.
That's true.
So that's how I feel about it. I gotta keep everything in check. And if it's rational and like I can use anger
Yeah.
or something, if I can use the emotion, then I'll try to exploit that, sure.
Fair
But
enough. Fair enough.
like it's more of a tool than a fucking
Well, now knowing as us as men, though, I feel like we kind of, I mean, that's kind of what we know is anger. You know what I'm
well, it's
saying?
like it's like
Not
water.
saying ladies don't ever feel that shit,
It's like
but like
water.
that's our main go-to.
It's like water. It can either flood a city and fuck everything up, or you can build a wall and put a dam and it can power the city.
Fair.
Depends on how you use it.
Fair.
So
That's fair.
that's how I view emotions for the most part.
Fair, fair. I can
I'll
see it.
believe what gives me the advantage makes me feel good, and I know that I have no evidence to back up why I feel like a bullet wouldn't stop me or something.
Fair.
I know I have no evidence to put that, but I'm gonna have that confidence and I'm gonna believe that because it's better for the situation I have right now.
Mm, okay.
So I'll just believe bullshit. I mean, I'll wipe it an hour later when it's not useful for the situation. But
Fair.
I just yeah.
I just feel like, because I mean, if you watch the podcast, you know that Jaden has no fucking chill whatsoever, and he's just a fucking absolute madman. But like I'm saying, which is nothing wrong with that. You are yourself, and you are a good person. Like for the most part, a good person. Like
But
yeah, you're a fucking asshole for the most part, but like you usually mean it in a very funny way for the most part,
sure.
as a
And
joking way.
like if you want me to shut the fuck up, it's just like, I think this same thing, right? Like I just because I'm not saying it doesn't mean it's not still happening.
Right, right, right. But no,
So
but like I don't know. I feel like that being said, you being such a upfront person that like and like not really giving that empathy a chance to be a thing like I because because we were talking about relationships as like men and women obviously because that's what
mhm.
we're into but not hating on anybody but just saying that's what we do.
What's up, sweetie? We out here.
Yeah, but no, like I feel that. I mean, this is just me being your homie trying to tell you,
Hmm.
but I feel like maybe tap into it sometimes. You know what I mean? When it comes to that
Fucking
kind of shit, what? See, for me, I feel like it's easier because I'm very empathic at this point,
sure.
and
And yeah, I
I
know
can
it
read
doesn't
I can
rub people
read
right.
shit pretty well, and like sometimes you're going so off the wall that you don't kind of do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and especially when I'm really going. That's
Exactly.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, there's no chill. But I'm saying, like, I don't know, because,
It
like,
rubs people the wrong way sometimes.
that's true. Yeah, yeah.
And it's
I'm not, this is
that
not me,
sucks.
it's not me trying to tell you how to be you in any sort of the way or form, but, like, I mean, just like, I feel for the most part, that's definitely helped me on a lot of endeavors when it comes to, like, the good relationships I have now.
Yeah, but you're essentially what you're saying, and correct me if I'm wrong,
Fair enough.
is that depending on someone's emotions, you'll tailor how you say something to someone.
Thanks. I'll
Where
say the same thing. I'm not gonna bullshit it.
so
But
there's
I'm
a
gonna make it either a very nice comment just to make sure that they like, because there's certain ways to deal with certain situations. But like obviously I'm like you though. I'm gonna say what I'm feeling. But like there's a way of doing it.
so like
Like if somebody's sad and like somebody's being fucking over dramatic about something, it's like, hey dude, look, like don't be like this and this will not be your thing and like this won't happen kind of thing. Like it has like a certain type of voice. You know what I mean? But like I feel like for the most part, like you're just like that sucks, and that's just it. You know what I mean? Like it's just no fucking like
what
other
it
or.
is, Patrice O'Neill has a good analogy. He's
Okay.
a old fat black comedian back in the 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
And he said that you get a feeling in your gut and then moves to your heart for editing. And then it moves to your brain for further editing. And then the feeling comes out of your mouth.
I wish that's how my brain works.
For me, it's just gut to fucking mouth. I have no
Yeah.
editing going on at all.
Well, for
So,
me, it's like I feel I kind of relate to that, but mine does go to eventually to my like head. Like I have time to think it over. But see, that's the thing that I hate is that my fucking brain moves 1,000 miles an hour.
yeah, you put
So
it in there, and then it goes in the spin cycle, and you forget what you were about to say.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But no, like fucking
I'm trying to
I,
minimize spin cycle, man.
fair enough, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe it might help you with some certain like aspects of things. Like, just don't go fucking off the walls with it, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking tailor some things when somebody's feeling some kind of way.
Yeah.
I mean, it could help. Yeah,
Yeah.
it,
Instead
it
of
would
being a
probably get me in
complete
less
fucking
trouble with the
savage.
fucking ladies. It'd get me in less trouble with the ladies,
Yeah,
but
no one really fucking would. You'd actually fucking
'cause they're like, you don't love nothing. And I've had a girl,
oh,
yeah,
oh yeah, yeah,
she'll fucking,
yeah.
she'll probably watch this shit.
Probably.
And she literally called me autistic. She was like, "You don't feel any emotions at all. You might be autistic."
Ooh,
She was like, "Elon, it doesn't mean you're stupid. Elon Musk is autistic." And I was like,
that's true. Autism
I
doesn't
said,
necessarily mean
"No."
that.
I told
Yeah.
her like, "That's fucked up." And she was like, "That wasn't supposed to be an insult." I was like, "How the fuck?" If anybody's autistic here, the person that's saying calling someone autistic isn't mean is probably the one that's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Call it kind of flag kind of thing.
I'm like, bro,
Yeah. But I'm
but I don't know. I just,
go on.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we were also talking about and like it's a it is a slippery slope because like and this is God, I'm about to swim in treacherous waters here.
You telling me to open up, David?
A
Show
little bit,
my
yeah.
show my nice side.
Yeah. Telling you, bro, you get a lot farther, dog. You get a lot farther with sugar than fucking, than fucking acid.
It's
I mean, am I wrong?
I don't want to feel like I'm lying to people though.
No,
Like,
no, 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 no. Still be yourself for sure, but like tap into the other side of you. I know it's there. You've always been a compassionate person for the most
yeah,
part.
yeah. But I don't fucking talk that way. I do shit, you know.
That's
Like,
fair, but like, just I mean, I don't know. Just try to think twice. I guess would be the best thing.
I'll keep it in the notes.
Okay,
Okay.
fair. As long as you do some of that.
Try to harden up a little bit.
Yeah,
You take
well,
some lessons from me too. You gotta block people off
that's
because
true.
sometimes they'll waste your fucking time. You'll be driving them everywhere for a month before you tell them to fuck off.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, we've definitely been there. Yeah.
We had very specific people gather a group of empathetic people and exploit them for
Yeah.
months on end.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you got to look out for that shit. Cults are really good for empathetic folks.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very true. And I know exactly what you're talking about. This will
Yeah.
be the second podcast we brought this certain people up. But
Man,
like,
it was a fucking interesting time. Have
and
you
it
ever been in a
was.
cult? You don't fucking forget it.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't. But well, oh
That's
yeah,
one thing I can say.
yeah, yeah. No, but you were talking like when you called me the
I'll
other
never
day.
forget you. It's
Yeah,
the best thing I can say.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, like fucking when you called me the other day, we were talking about how when it comes to like I said, I'm going to be going in treacherous waters here, and I don't mean anything to be like restrict, like put a certain way, like or a mean
You
way.
ain't gonna hurt my feelings, dog.
Not you, nigga.
Oh, somebody else?
Yeah, like somebody.
Okay.
Well, because like we were talking about how like, and it sucks, but like how today's society is when it comes to like relationships, right?
Yeah, everybody fucking thinks everybody's trash,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
most of them are right.
fair enough. But no, like, in the simple fact, like for all right, so the topic was girls talking about oh men need to open up more, and it's like you can't. No offense, ladies, but y'all can't handle that shit. Y'all really fucking
Dudes get
can't.
stabby, bro.
Yeah, it's not even just that, but
They
like fucking
do.
well, we do, yeah, but like
But if he's feeling stabby that day, just feel your emotions.
yeah, no, but like the thing is that and it pisses me off really because the simple fact is because I've had this multiple times, even recently. I'm trying to have a relationship with somebody,
Mm.
trying to make it work out and shit, and then
Oh, now
it's
you
like,
diving in them waters, huh?
yeah,
Now
exactly,
you
yeah,
diving in them
yeah,
waters.
fucking, well,
Talk on it, David.
because I'm fucking, it pisses me off, man, because the simple fact is like all these women out here, well, not all, I shouldn't say, but a lot of them.
A going majority have a similar characteristic of.
Fair, yeah, yeah. But the fact is like, you'll say you need to open up, you need to do this, you need to be like, I want you to be, I want to be that person that you can lean on. And then as soon as I fucking do that, I'm looked at as less of a man.
Yeah, it's like if you don't pay on the first date, you look less of a
Yeah,
man or
exactly.
whatever. If you go half or whatever, like I don't know if I even like you.
Right.
If I
But I'm
don't
giving
like
this a
you,
chance.
we're
Yeah.
paying half.
Right. And that's what I'm saying is like fucking because like most of like a lot of the time, like with like certain individuals, we're trying not to name names at this point, but
Well,
like
it's an individual.
yeah,
There
it's an
you go.
individual. But like
There's a person.
I was in a relationship for a whole fucking year, and like this person, that I've known them for a long time too,
Hmm.
and like that was the thing, and like you were kind of witness to a little bit of it, but like
I was,
kind of,
I didn't witness nothing nasty,
yeah,
boys.
no, no,
Okay,
no,
I
no.
didn't see anything. I didn't witness nothing.
But no, but like the fact was is that like obviously like every man I have my demons. Like I have my issues.
Hmm.
Of course, like I'm fucking human, man. Like this is gonna happen. But like the fact is like you being an advocate, like that said person. She
To feel your feelings
yeah, the feeling your feelings and then
equals
it's
demons.
yeah, and then as soon as like I start unleashing a little bit of that.
Like,
Oh
oh
wow, I
no,
can't be around this
yeah.
guy. This guy is fucking, too much. And it's like, and now you look at me as less of a man because I've did that. And it's like, okay, so what side of the sword do you want? Do you
I,
want us to be hardened up and fucking not give a fuck, or do you
so
want,
the only
yeah,
like, because I don't even have this problem,
I know,
so
I know,
they bitch because I won't, and I'm like,
yeah, exactly,
then I'm gonna get his results.
yeah,
So what the
exactly.
fuck? But
They both don't end well. They really don't.
I don't even explain them. If they respect my boundaries, then they respect my boundaries. I don't need to explain them. So I
Oh,
have
respect for men is love.
sure,
That's real.
yeah.
That's real as fuck.
So I have my pop's Bible
Yeah,
with the fucking nice African leather with the lion fucking shaped and textured
yeah, yeah,
into the
yeah.
front of the book and shit. It's a nice thing, and it's one of the only things I got from my dad. And nothing goes on top of that book.
Yeah, fair enough.
So if a lady goes and just throws something on the fucking nightstand and it's on there, I go and tell her like, look, please don't put anything on top of that book. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
And if they respect it, then that's fine. But I don't need to explain what that book is. I don't need to do none of that. So
Just
when
take my word.
you yeah, exactly. So you
Take my
cut
word.
out the showing them all your demons and all this kind of you cut
Fair.
that shit out and you just be like, I just rather you not do these little things. And it's
Right.
gotta be just something sensible.
Yeah.
You can't tell her I don't like you breathing around me. Like
Yeah, yeah, right,
you got to be
exactly.
sensible, but like little things like that. I don't need to explain that that's my dead father's Bible and it's all this fucking
Just respect me enough to not
just
do it.
yeah, please.
If I ask you to do something politely, like just don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
And then
understand.
if you take that from her, you also have to give that as well.
What do you mean? Oh,
If
that
she
respect.
respects your boundary, but if she don't
Yeah, of
respect your
course.
boundaries, then just fuck them.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's fair as fuck. But that's the thing,
I don't
like,
know. Match people shit.
and this, well,
Everybody has a different chess game that they're playing, and you
fair.
gotta like figure out how to get along and
And I feel like that's where I've come. That's a lot of my shortcoming at this point.
mm,
Is the fact that like I've, I'm so I grew up with like a lot of women in the house,
mm.
and I think that's really hindered my way I act. And like, not saying like I'm fucking, fruity or anything, but like, you know what I mean. But like, as in like, just how I process things and how I think about things. Like, I feel
Mm,
I come from a
it's gonna
very
have some influence on you,
yeah, of
of
course.
course.
Like, and that makes me think more from an emotional standpoint than most people. I feel because like I will.
I'd
I mean,
say
come
it's
on.
gonna be more and more single mothers that are raising the boys, so
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
probably
for
gonna be
sure.
more like you than like me over a while.
Yeah, but
And you
like,
can tell. You can't tell
yeah,
me that you can't fucking tell if somebody was raised by their dad or raised by their mom.
that's fair.
It's
That's
you can
fair.
fucking tell.
Yeah,
And it should be both, god damn it.
facts,
But
facts.
we don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
So
no, fucking dude. Speaking on that a little bit, fucking, it was honestly kind of fucked up. So
hmm,
I get my daughter every weekend.
hmm.
So I have partial custody of my daughter, and I whenever I have her on the weekends, I usually just we go out and have a ball. So, but yeah, like which is apparently just fucking unheard of. Like
Yeah, yeah.
anytime the mother of my child like asks me to have my daughter, like I don't hesitate. Like unless I'm mostly just working. If it's literally just can't work out to where I can't find a babysitter, then that's the only reason why I've ever been like, hey, we need to figure something else out. But like, that being said, I took her to Billy Beats. She loves Billy Beats. That's a place in Atlanta, or well, Buford, I guess. And it's in the mall.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like
And so
super
it's a
play place
yeah,
thing.
super play place for kids, and fucking my daughter loves it, dude. She's always loved it. And I go there, and like there's not a lot of people there, but like it's mostly women. There's a few dads, one or two,
Of course, it's mostly women.
but they're also in relationships with said mother of the child.
Yeah.
And so that being said, I'm sitting there, I'm just going back and forth, grabbing her a water, grabbing her a slice of pizza, whatever, at the concession stand. And next thing you know, I get this big old freaking Billy Bees doll and like just other stuff. And like my last purchase to go up there, the lady literally looked at me and was like, "It's on the house." I was like, I was like,
That's nice.
I was like, "That's nice," but I was like, me being the guy I am, I'm like, "Why are you doing this? You know
Yeah, because
what
we're
are you trying
used
to
to
get out of
be
it?"
treated like 1050's your change,
Yeah,
sir.
exactly. Yeah, right. You got all the money, don't you?
Mm.
But no, like that being said, I was like, I'm just curious, but why? And she looked at me and with the straightest face and was like, because I've never seen a single father stay in a play place with their daughter and play around with them for 3 hours straight. And she was like,
And that's crazy.
honey, I've been here for 5 years and I've never seen that. You're the first person I've ever seen do that. I was like, it took me like a minute to calculate all this, and I was like, holy shit.
Mm.
You know how many people come in and out of that place for 5 years of working there?
Yeah, that's true.
That's sad,
Yeah, it
man.
is. And it's
That's
fucking
so
up the
sad.
kid. It's fucking up the kids,
It
bro.
is. Like, granted, like me and her mother are not together anymore, but like fucking, and I wish we were on better terms, but like fucking, I'm there, dude. Like, you can't take that away from me. And then at the same time, I don't understand why you would want to not be a part of that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Oh,
understand it.
it's bad. It's not like why would you want to all that kind of shit? Like I think it should be fucking blatantly obvious why you would want to. The
Right.
problem is that these kids are fucking growing up with just a mom, and it's
Right.
gonna be the fucking boys getting out from under their mother's wing at 17, 18 years old that are gonna be doing all the fucking wild ass shit.
Yeah,
Cause you know
boy.
they ain't got no training in the real world.
No, I got no home training, dude.
Bro,
Because and
you need dad
anybody
to give
out
him a
there,
slap. Dad
yeah,
represents the fucking world and how the consequences of shit. And
facts.
he's supposed to show you a good time and all that kind of shit. There's fucking yeah. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be like primal fucking this is how nature works, sonny.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, like if you don't got that shit, man, these boys are gonna go out there and start wrecking shit. It's
Facts.
gonna get worse.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah, I know because I was wrecking shit.
yeah, exactly.
And I'm sensible. I think I'm sensible. Maybe I'm
For the
not.
most part, yeah. But no, like it's just it blew my fucking mind when she said that to me because I was like, "You worked here for 5 years, dude." And this concession stand. So, and this concession stand has
Word.
a look over the whole fucking playground, and you've only seen that
Hmm.
once, maybe twice.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's fucked, man. And like the fact that like, and then like I got another one at the fucking local fucking Dollar Tree. I was sitting there, I had fucking handful of toys, which I mean only like $2, $3 there. But like, hey, they're toys. The kid don't care about the price. They're just happy they got them. And that being said, for all you bougie motherfuckers.
Mm.
But like, I'm sorry, I'm not giving them a fucking iPhone. But sorry, that's just my opinion.
Don't get him a fucking iPhone.
No, hell no.
No internet. No fucking internet.
No,
You don't
no.
need culture and world and all that kind of shit. You need somebody telling you how that shit works.
Yes.
You don't need all the
Yes.
fucking colors and hypnotizing
The
bullshit.
only reason why I would ever want to do it is just so my daughter can have her educational games, which is
Hmm.
I think a benefit. And at the same time, I want her to have easy access to if she ever needs to call me. That's it. Everything
Hmm.
else is blocked the fuck off. You don't need to fucking be looking up anything else at this point.
Good luck.
You know, which I
How
obviously good
you
luck.
don't have to bring the fucking thing to me so I can fucking
Yeah,
jailbreak it or
I was
something.
about to say jailbreaker, yeah. But no, like I just it blew me. I think that's also a reason why I've had like my empathy kind of grow over the years
Hmm.
because I'm a dad to a girl. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I'm a girl
true.
dad, and like I feel like that's really like kind of put that forth in my head. Because like dude, and like you said, it's not the same as training these boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure if I had a little boy, it'd be fucking. I would have to.
Hell on wheels, bro.
Yeah, I would have to fucking
Yeah,
obviously be more of a
you
stern
can
person, but
you can fucking leave them out in the backyard and they'll fucking the wolves will train them up. Like
yeah,
it's
yeah. But no, with with the little girl, man, you got to be delicate. You got to
Mhm.
fucking like really show them what's up, you know. And at the same time, it's almost like you can't help it. Like for the
Yeah,
dads that actually
true.
stick the fuck around.
Yeah.
But like it's fucking like I feel like I think that's another reason why I've like become the way I have and been so empathetic and like also just like more of an touch to my emotional side of things. Because like I'm not because like you said like we were talking I think it was a couple episodes ago, but like how I'm not the same dude I was when I
Mhm.
since I've had a kid. You know, like I've done a whole fucking 360 of my life.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that being said, like it has a lot to do with that shit. But in general, like it's going back to the whole like with the women's shit. It's
The women shit.
yeah, sorry.
That's where we're at.
That's not what I
That's
no.
exactly where we're at.
But like
Amber Turd took a shit.
but then because of that though, it's like those little things that they do not consider. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like fucking like oh like why is David the way he is? Like you got like not saying everybody, but like most of these women don't care to fucking take the time to even get to know that I grew up with a single mother till I was 12. And then after that, it was here and there mother figures.
Yeah.
I didn't meet my father until I was 22. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I'm a grown ass fucking
But
man.
was there a certain point where you figured out like mama can't really tell me shit?
Kind of. I mean, yeah, definitely. But, I mean, I was definitely rebellious, but like,
Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like
yeah, you gotta have that boot.
once that happens,
At the same time, my mom didn't take no shit though.
true.
My mom would whoop my fucking ass.
Eventually you're not scared of that shit no more.
Well, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Once that happens in the next generation,
We call the cops because it's abuse.
maybe they're pussy enough, but I don't know. I think
That
like
are just fucking serial killers just
once
running
once
around.
they're like, oh, I ain't scared of shit. Yeah, it's gonna get weird,
Yeah,
and a lot
definitely.
of these fucking hood rat kids are gonna go hard.
Yeah, it's true.
The hood rat shit just gets harder every
That's
fucking
true.
generation, bro.
That's true. Yeah, it ain't like it was when we were fucking slinging dope and doing all that shit. Well, I was at
I
least.
was never slinging dope.
I was slinging
Okay,
dope
I
for a
never
while.
did anything illegal in my life.
Yeah, my ass.
What? What?
I got times, bro. I got times with your ass, bro.
Look, nah, I ain't never been illegal. Not once. I ain't never been to no jail.
You're full of shit.
I've never been to jail. Never. I would
That's true.
remember,
Yeah, that's
bro.
true. Yeah, that's
I
true.
would remember.
Damn, that's true. You've never been to jail.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you're just smart and don't get caught, unlike my dumbass. But anyway, but no, like,
I mean, bro, I'm the guy that
yeah,
can sit here and say I have never been to jail.
that's crazy. That's nuts.
Out of
Out of
everybody.
all of our friends,
Out of
yeah,
everybody.
yeah. And I think I've been to jail the most out of all of them. God, that's terrible to say. That's fucking terrible. Jesus, man.
Hey, he's the
Fuck.
nice guy.
And I'm the nice guy. Yeah, what the fuck? Like I'm all proud. My emotions got me in jail.
Is it true?
Once.
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 That's true. I was
That's
there
true.
for that.
You were there for that.
That was
Once.
fun.
That was not fun for me, buddy. Let me tell you, I was going through
Hey
it.
man, you actually changed my mood. I had some adrenaline. We had to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, we got that car and got the fuck on, bro.
That was one of the few times my blood pressure still goes up.
Yeah, I can
Hell
imagine.
yeah.
I can imagine, dude. Because dude, I don't remember much about that night. I remember bits and pieces, but I remember the phone call. That phone call summed me up like a motherfucker, bro. From the
Oh
cops.
yeah, they said this is David. They said yeah. He said, we're looking for you, motherfucker."
No, you need to turn around and come back to where the fuck you just
And
came
I was
from.
like, them boys can track phones. I don't know if the local county police can track phones, but I ain't
Yeah,
taking chances. There was things happening
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it.
around where we were,
Right, right, right.
and we couldn't have that.
No, not
So
at all. It was fucked up of me to even put you in that situation in the first place. So
I scooted you out of there, man.
yeah, you did.
I watched it happen, bro. I watched the whole shit happen, and it
Yeah,
was like poking and poking and poking
It
it.
was poking the bear way too fucking much, yeah.
And
And
then
then the bear
David
came
fucking
out.
fell for it, but that's what they wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you go.
That's a good example of letting your empathy go too far.
Yeah.
That's a really
Where
good
I sit
example.
there like a fucking monk and be like, you're stupid. I'm leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
Yeah, no, that was God, that was so fucked. That was a hell of a night.
yeah, it's always been, you're stupid. I'm leaving. Like, once it gets to where I know, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Or if I'm rushing out of a bar to tell you, hey, we need to go.
Like, even, like, that's when I can mark whether something's a scam or not, is when they're like, but you should do it because think of all this good stuff and everything. Whenever they try to emotion you, that's when your logical argument is ran out.
That's fair. That's
That's
fair.
that's exactly where I put it.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
so I
perspective.
don't fucking that's how you don't get dragged into cults. As soon as
Facts.
it's some an emotional twist to it,
Oh God,
it's
yeah.
probably a fucking lie.
It's probably bad. Yeah.
When the news says a black dude and a white dude got into a fight, why is it not two dudes got into a fight? They're
Yeah,
trying to
facts.
elicit an emotion out of you.
That's
So
fair. That's
it's
fair.
that's where I draw the line whenever emotions get involved. And that's a defense mechanism that I got for living on the fucking dealing with the general public.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. But no, like fucking
So then I can't turn it off, and I
yeah.
can't feel things for ladies. Like I have no sympathy for them when they have bad times. Like I want everybody to do good. Genuinely, at the bottom of my
Facts.
heart, I have a good, I have a jolly
He
disposition.
does. He really does.
And I don't mean
If you're the
anybody any
homie
harm.
or something like that, or just person in general, if you're just somebody random, like he's usually always very nice dude. You know, unless you give him a reason to get pissed off or fucking not fuck with you.
So, and then I think like
That's coming from somebody that's known him for a long time.
people should judge me by my intent, not how it's interpreted, right? And
That's
so
true.
when you say I'm going hard, it's like I don't think those people can judge by intent instead of interpretation. And if that's the case, me going hard might be an extreme example, but me being me at a
Yeah.
long enough time frame will have the same effect.
Fair. That's not a bad way to look at it, yeah.
So I just go hard or go home, dog.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I think you're right, and it probably has some utility to it. But
Yeah,
then, even me using words like utility to it takes all the emotion out of using emotions. Now I look at them
fair.
like tools,
I
which
mean, they
feels
are
manipulative.
not really. I feel like that's kind of put it in like kindergarten stance in
And
a
I'm
way.
sure it's a lot more complex, and there's many colors to the rainbow of
Of
emotions, and you
course.
can pick out all different ones that you want to feel.
There's a
But
lot of
like
positive
people,
sides.
the fact that I'm using that you want to feel instead of I just feel that way, like it doesn't happen to me naturally. I get it's like
Right.
picking Facebook or Twitter on your phone.
Mm.
Like I could do the sad one or the happy one, or both of those examples are sad, Facebook and Twitter. But
Fair, fair. There's a lot of demons to
you know
both
what
of
I'm
those.
saying? Like if I want to feel happy, I can kind of do it. If I want to feel sad, I can kind of do it. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You
I-
gotta. I've had bullets whizzing by me when we went shooting in the woods, and the neighbors were tired of our shit. They had already called the pigs on us one time, and they
Mhm.
said it was all good. It's county land. Nobody they could shoot out there. They told
Right.
the neighbors to fuck off. Next time we went out there, bullet came whizzing by two of my homies and me,
Jesus.
and we all went off running. And I knew what to do. Like, yeah, you fucking run off. But my blood pressure didn't go up or not. I was getting shot at.
You just didn't give a fuck.
I felt like it was came from above me, and I felt it hit the ground behind my left foot, and I felt it hit the dirt, the vibration in the dirt.
That's fucked.
That's how close that shit
That's
was.
close. Yeah.
And I duck and ran like I was supposed to.
Of
I
course.
cheetah like a cat like reflexes. Afterwards, I was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've fallen
Jesus.
off cars, been struck by lightning, and and I've bonked my head more times than I have sense for.
Fair enough.
So I just, even with bullets whizzing by me, I can't have sympathy for myself.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Jesus.
what the fuck am I supposed to do about this, David? I could try to take your advice.
Yeah. I mean, well,
I
I
could
mean,
try, but this is an extreme degree we're talking about.
right. But like, and like me and your brother were kind of talking about this too. Like one day we were talking like how it's just you because of like we feel like well not I don't know the best way to put this, but like you're too quick to throw that I don't give a fuck in there. You like it's almost like you kind of don't when it comes to relationships, like at least it's like you're kind of just like it's always the
Well, you
you
guys,
gotta plead for my like my existence kind of thing. Which I mean, I get that to an extent. I get that. Well, and not plea, but like,
I want them to chase me, not me chase them.
yeah, exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Well,
Which
on a
comes with
flip hand
emotion, dog.
side, a lot of the girls I've been dating, I didn't see a long term with in the first place. If I didn't have that already in my mind about them, then maybe that wouldn't have been such an issue.
That's fair. That's what I'm saying. But yeah,
I'm
that's kind of
different.
where we were going with it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm different when it's time to be different.
I get
But,
that one. Yeah,
there's a couple red flags that I know I just can't, like, deal with long term. That's how I am. I fucking keep them at a distance.
right. But that's what I'm saying though. Like fucking some that, and I guess this is where I kind of get with it too. Is that maybe that when you keep them at a distance like that for so long, it's kind of
Doing
like
that repeatedly is damaging, I
yes,
agree.
yes, exactly.
That's why I have no hoes at the moment. I'm hoe free, doing my best to stay
That's a plug.
on the righteous. See, I was being like water and running through the hose, but now I'm like stone on top of the mountain. I'm strong. I ain't doing this shit no more. I'm a man of God now, okay? Jesus said, build your house upon the rock and not the sand.
Jeez.
And so I ain't hoeing no more. There it is. It's official. I'm done.
Hmm.
I give up.
But no, like that.
No, you can call me out on it. The episode that I start hoeing again, David's gonna be like, I'm a man of God.
Says the one that has 2 to 3 on the phone at the moment.
I mean, they're there,
Yeah, exactly.
but they're not coming here, and I'm not talking to them.
Fair.
They are in my phone. I
Fair.
could hit them up,
Fair.
but I haven't talked to them in like 3 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, like
That's a long time for me,
what
okay,
we were
guys?
talking. Yeah. What we're trying to like, I guess another thing I was like trying to say is like take some initiative, maybe. Like if you find like say you're scrolling one day and homegirl just randomly adds you, or you're just in the fucking in a fucking spot and you see a shawty like, man, wow, she's really really cute. I like that. And then you got like which I'm not saying you don't have finesse or anything, but like you gotta have some type of like obviously
You gotta do some approaches and start the conversation, right?
yeah yeah.
Yep. I know. I'm a pussy, bro.
Yeah.
I know I am.
At the
Yep.
same time, now that I say that, it's hard to do that.
Get you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, exactly. That's
That's why I
true.
don't do that. I don't
That's
want
true.
to, and it kind of puts you in a position of
Now I think
weakness.
about it,
Like you just come up and you're like, "Hey, you're pretty," and it just looks
especially
like,
as a 20-some-year-old man.
"What are you doing, dog?"
Yeah, right. Well, at the same time, too, like I fucking and it
And
disgusts
then who
me.
else? Everybody and their mama calling her pretty on Insta. So
Right.
like, what do you
Well,
say, bro? I don't know. Fuck
it's
it.
obviously something that stands out from the
And
crowd,
that's
but
that
like,
shit. I don't know. Fuck it. That's what
right.
you say. That's what you say. You go hard in the paint. You say, "Hey, shawty, do you
But
come
how you
from?
gonna know if you
Did
don't
you
try
did you fall from heaven? Because you look like you landed on your face."
it? But no, but that
Hit him
makes
with some shit like that. I
right.
guess if I can make a girl laugh, but like
Of
it's
course.
tough, bro. I don't. I'm always on NPC. Fucking $10.50 is your change unless you fucking talk to me. Like I'll put
True.
myself in the vicinity. I'll start up a conversation about like I don't know some bullshit.
Right.
I'll try, but like yeah, unless you're gonna fucking do something, I don't know.
Right. There's definitely that finesse that has to happen from both sides, obviously. But at the same time, now that I said that, I mean, fuck. Now you can't fucking say shit to women
See, and
nowadays.
you got to be so subtle. This is exactly what you're talking about. I need empathy. I need to be able to read the other person and not go
Right.
ham as fuck and all that shit.
Yeah.
And then I go in there. I'm like, hey, what's up, though?
Yeah. What's up, bitch?
What's up? You stir your drink with my dick real quick.
Yeah,
What's
right.
up? Like, what the fuck?
Straight off the
Unless
wall.
you've heard people talk like that before,
Yeah, yeah. You
then
can't.
you can't.
A lot of people
Yeah.
don't understand how to take you.
Let
Yeah,
me
right.
stir my drink.
That's a rough one, dog. I ain't gonna lie. That's a gnarly one. But no, like I'm saying though, is the fact that you yeah,
Um,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, you got that pretty much on the head. But like at the same time, it's like
I know. I live with me. I
yeah,
gotta when I take a shit,
it's good to
I'm
know you
there.
listen to yourself.
Yeah, when I take a shit, I'm there. I know me, bro. Every day, all the time, I'm there, bro.
That's fair. But no, like yeah. Now that I say that though, it's like going back to the other that topic as well. It's like when it comes to women, dog, like fucking no offense, like a lot of you girls out there are like fucking sitting there. Oh, like where's the good man at? Where's the good man at? I promise you, one of two things have happened. One,
They don't approach anybody anymore because of sexual harassment.
exactly. And second of all, he was probably and I will attest to this because I've done it. I had my moments of when I was in my younger stage of being a fuckboy.
You
I
true.
was. I mean, come on, you can't
We
deny
did
that.
some fuckboy shit, and
We
then
did
we did
fuckboy
some
shit.
naive going long term with a girl and getting fucking used up,
Right.
and now we're here.
Now we're here. Yeah.
That's basically
Yeah.
how it
Single as
goes.
fuck. But like that being said, though, it's you can't like you can't always, and this goes for us guys looking at women the same way too. Like we can't look at them all under the same light. You know?
Yeah, no,
No, not at all.
everybody's their own puzzle, that's for
For
sure.
sure.
Some are interesting and some are fucking loud and
Dark.
annoying.
Yeah, it's just dark. But no, like that being said, it's just like we you talk about how like you want men to be and stuff like that, and then when they are, you're fucking like then you stop trying to consume more than you can take.
What do you mean?
As in like when it comes to us, man. Like for women, like I feel like they ask for
Yeah.
too much.
No, I'm in the mood.
So kind of.
I'm in the middle of my house. My landlord is kicking out 3 people, and they're gonna put in random people, or we're gonna have to move or some shit. And I got this girl with me, and she got a kid, and she's like, "But you're gonna take care of me and my kid too, right?" I'm like, "Bitch, my life's exploding.
Yeah, right, right,
What are
right.
you talking about?" And like she, well, if you ain't gonna get with, I'm like, do you even understand? Like,
Right,
and I'm telling her this shit, like, this sucks, that sucks, and I'm not being emotional about it. I'm like, it's a problem, it's a problem. But
right.
because I'm not actually opening up and being emotional about how I feel about these things, they don't register it
Yeah, yeah, facts.
because he's like, oh, it's no problem.
Well, and that's the thing
The
about being
world's
a parent,
exploding,
though.
but he doesn't have any kind of emotions about it, so it must not be that big of a
Right,
deal. And so I guess that's another way that empathy can help me is to explain why this shit sucks, but it should be
right.
blatantly obvious when you say like half of
Well,
your fucking house is getting kicked out of the
look at
house
half
and
of the
shit
people.
like this.
Yeah,
Like,
look at half of the people that fucking we know, like, or just people in general. They're fucking stupid.
yeah,
They're fucking stupid, man. Sometimes you gotta break it
that's a
down for them.
problem.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I talk fast. I actually do use big words, and
Fair
I feel
enough.
like,
Yeah.
but I feel like I explain myself pretty well. I don't know.
Yes, at the same time, for most people, it's very in your face.
Yeah.
Maybe. You know what I'm saying? The fact that like just dial it back
Well,
when it comes
and
to like like first off,
so
you gotta.
in
I feel like
my
you gotta get them like kind of warmed up.
So in my professional life, as it is,
Okay.
as it's been,
Fair.
if I'm doing something right
Okay.
and I have a problem with it, I try every fucking thing possible that I can think of with it before I go bother the foreman and say, "Look, I don't know what I'm doing here."
But
It's probably a good thing to do.
yeah, of course.
A lot of people don't do that.
That's true.
They just ask somebody, what?" And I'm
Yeah,
like, "Hey,
right.
look,
Don't try to find
here it
solutions. Yeah.
is." Like, just fucking. So if I have to go to the foreman, I say shit as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Facts.
So I'm not wasting his time.
Well, you're
And
also not looking at this stuff as a job there.
that's how I've taught myself how to speak is
Very well,
efficiently.
yeah, I get that, but I'm saying like fucking. There's a certain like yes, talk efficiently and talk professionally for sure. I'm all about that. But at the same time, it's like I guess there's just a different way to take it, a way to do it. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, because it's the same energy as I'm saying when it says 1050 is your change type of shit.
Yeah, exactly,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
But like fucking, I don't
I
know.
call my boss, I'm like, the lawnmower's on fire.
It's
I was like, hey, how
what
are
just happened?
you? All this shit. I'm like, this is on fire.
What just happened?
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, but I do have to agree though. The simple fact is like, dude, dating is not what we used to be.
No, and
Yeah.
I think playing by your rules can get you further in like a genuine relationship, but
Yes,
not all of them are fucking genuine.
that's true. It's very true.
And so I'm playing for majority at this point, and it
Yeah.
sucks, and it's like damaging me further as I do it. I
Yeah,
know I
exactly.
am,
Well, it's that fucking cycle of, fucking your safety net.
but like, yeah, I
Your
mean,
safety net's not always the best place to be. You can't put yourself in a box,
yeah,
which
that's
is not
true.
always the best way to be.
But you're saying being loud and obnoxious is a safety net.
Kind of.
It's
Not
it's a
really. Not really.
paradox.
Yeah. Not really. Just you gotta warm up the dinner before you eat it.
Sure.
If that makes sense. You don't see me going straight off the fucking wall when I fucking first meet somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm like you, professional, genuine, usually pretty like well spoken, and then I
Yeah,
go,
well, I
and
try
then
to.
and then when I see I've gotten you to that point where you're knowing me more and more, then little
Yeah,
bit by
no, I got
little,
like a. I don't know if I have somewhere in between NPC. Somebody has to fuck with me. Somebody has to fuck with me, and
fair.
then I'll build up. I won't show them everything at once. This is fucking insane. You know how crazy that would be.
I've seen you
So
do it. I've seen you do it.
that's when I knew I was gonna fucking just. I was trying to bomb. Okay, I was trying
Yeah,
to fucking
true.
lose it. So
Especially that fucking cute fucking girl at the
uh,
fucking quick trip, dog. I'm
yeah,
sorry. You
no,
know about the
I
dolphins?
look.
You know about the dolphins? What the fuck? It's
If I'm
six
gonna
o'clock in the morning,
if
dog.
I'm gonna take you seriously,
Yeah.
like you're not my girlfriend unless I'm actually living with you. That's how I see it. So
Okay.
anything beyond that doesn't really fucking count.
Mm,
I mean, like it's
no.
people can. That's how I look at it. If you're gonna be my girlfriend, that means at least I could stomach living with you.
Okay, fair.
Like that's the metric that I got. And like a lot of girls want to put, why you put a ring on it yet? I'm like, bruh,
That's
I
true.
don't know if you brush your teeth regularly.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
and I
And
haven't.
I feel like there's a lot of issue with a lot of girls nowadays. Not when
They pushy as fuck,
well, not just push it. They just fucking like
and that shit
y'all
turns me
looking for
off.
a daddy. Y'all are looking for a fucking daddy, not a man. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
and I get this adopt me vibe, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, and then it's like, fucking do it, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm
Mm,
not gonna do it.
yeah, yeah.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, yeah, you don't want to be taking some pressure.
Well,
Like,
this is, I said this to one of those type of girls. I said, look, wouldn't you rather me come to it naturally and choose, or would you rather you force me into it? What
fair,
sounds better to you? She
right?
said, well, you just need to fucking.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Okay, I guess.
But no, that's a. I mean, I get that, but it's like,
But I'm still like showing parts of myself and seeing if they can even chill
handle
with
it.
me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're like, wife me up right now. And I'm like, oh, but wait, there's
That's
more. Hold
true. Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Like, and so
Well, let's make sure you see the full course before you fucking
I
sit
can't
down for it.
even get to the point where I can open up with them because they're already like,
Second guessing or showing you
they're
red
forcing
flags.
me to do something that I'm not ready for.
Fair. That's fair. That's again going back to the statement where it's
And
like
so then I'm like,
you're looking for a daddy. Yeah.
everything that you do has a fucking means to an end at that point because you want something out of me. Why can't we just enjoy the time? And if I feel that way, I'll fucking do it.
Yeah. Right. 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 And at the same time, yeah, like back in the day where you used to fucking go on dates and like you would be dating and going on
Yeah,
dates for
wifing
like
you up for like 2 weeks, and then you fucking spend a weekend and we get in a fight, and then I don't care, and you're fucking mad. I say, well, all
next
right
thing you know,
then.
she sleeps with somebody right in that weekend because you're mad at him. Like fucking what
And
the fuck?
yeah, like just don't fucking. Oh
I
my
feel like
god,
me and you have both had that happen
why
before.
can't we just relax?
Fair.
But that means why can't we just take all the emotions out of it and enjoy each other?
Yeah, just genuine straight
And then
people.
we'll see what happens, what grows. But you're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
fucking throw 100 fucking plant seeds in the same fucking piece of dirt, and it's more seeds than dirt. It's like nothing's gonna grow there, bro.
That's fair. It's very
You gotta be
smart.
patient.
But fucking, it's a weird place to be. I guess I don't know.
So I mean, if I could open up and be like, "This is how I work," and somebody actually respect that, then yeah. But every time they're like, "But you could be like this," and that could be better.
It's more of pointers. Like I'm not trying to tell you not to do
No, I'm not
something.
even talking about you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about being able to open up to a lady and actually show that side of me.
Fair, fair.
I tell them, look, I'm like this. This is what's up, and then I could go into the emotional reasons why after they had at.
Right, right, right.
I can't even get to that point.
I'm giving you the fries and the burger. Why am I going to food? I keep going to food.
You
But like,
hungry?
yeah, I must be hungry. But no, like fucking. But that's it's in that concept. It's like I'm giving you the side first. I'm giving you this little sliver of myself before
Yeah,
I give you like bigger and bigger pieces of it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, no, that's real as fuck, and that's why I love how it used to be. Now it's like I feel like
Now it's too
you
fast.
yeah you touched on it too. Like I think a couple episodes ago where it's fucking the internet fucked it.
The internet fucked it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the internet fucked
absolutely.
it. Now
It
it's
was
like
cool when you had Facebook and it was like everybody join up over here and you have like squads of people turn up,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
little
Where it's just
get-togethers
like,
and
hey,
shit.
here's a party going
But
on.
now people don't even want to leave their house.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's
COVID fucked a lot of
mm,
shit up, man.
yeah,
But like, I mean, to conclusion on empathy, I just it has its up and its downs.
absolutely.
And, I mean, either way, it can hurt not having it or to have it.
I think if you be patient with somebody, it would be easier for them to get to that point.
Yes, that's actually not a bad way to put it. Yeah. But fucking,
But and then once it's fulfilled in a romantic way, I feel like it's easier to have empathy because you're better at it then.
right. And you've actually naturally got a connection now.
Mm-hmm.
And
You have
it's
some kind
easier
of
to,
grounding. Yeah, it all makes sense, but
no,
it's a lot of trouble to get that too.
yeah, it's
So,
fair. But
and mind
fucking,
your P's and Q's, man.
yeah, no, most
Be
definitely.
careful.
But you think we should cut it off for now? We got a good
I
hour.
mean, yeah, we got an hour, but we're still going.
Yeah,
Here we are.
I just don't know. I don't know what a good ending point is at this point.
Oh, you got a beard, a muchacho beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't. I when it comes to this shit though, it's fucking the dating world is
Let's
just so
be
cool.
honest, bro. All these girls are independent and don't need no man anyway.
Fair,
So
fair.
we don't even got to worry about this shit.
But now, all right, since we're just gonna fucking keep going for a little bit, but like, nah, dude. Also, I think this comes back a lot with generation of like kids that grew up with just having their moms around, which
Mm.
is just fucked. A lot of these dudes are looking for mommies now. Fucking like, come
You
on,
don't you
dog. You
don't
know they're out there.
you don't want me to say what I think about that.
What? What's that?
That's gay.
No, well, fair enough. But no, like,
Ew,
but like,
dude.
that's real.
Ew.
That's real. That's real as fuck. Is that not?
It's true.
It's true that a lot of guys are looking for
And
women to like
then
fucking poop
it's
their bodies.
more often than not because more people are raised by single mothers. So
That's true.
their experience, more guys are like this than are not like this. So then I come along and I'm like, I don't need you to help me with shit. Just you adult and I'll adult and we'll both adult.
Yeah.
and, and like that shit, it creeps in weird ways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not compatible with a lot of people, or maybe I don't know.
I feel like we're kind of both in that same aspect at this point.
I know I'm definitely different than how a lot of people act.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Same with me. I mean, but I feel like that's just what makes us different,
mm.
and that what makes us unique and shit. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Everybody has their own fucking puzzle going on,
Yeah, it's cool. Of
and
course.
some of them are fun.
Some are a mess.
Some of them are loud and annoying. I
Fair enough.
believe that full
No,
heartedly. You heard it here first.
yeah, but I guess we'll cut it there. Jaden,
All
any last
right.
words?
Fuck you, monkey back ass having bitches. Big black booty bitches baking biscuits at the bakery.
Oh my God, here we go with the Dracula shit again. But no, but like, we appreciate you guys for listening in. Just do don't be afraid to contact, hang out with us, contact with us, give us comments, fucking what you think, and like I would say we appreciate the comments that you guys have been leaving, saying things that if you personally message us or the friends that
We see you, dog.
yeah we see you, and like we do appreciate
Hello.
what you guys are saying, and yeah, just like, share, do all that stuff YouTubers tell you to do, and
Or don't.
yeah, or don't. You know, it is what it is. Like we're just doing this to make our lives a little bit more fun.
If you feel the effort to move your thumb,
Yeah,
do it.
really. And
If you ain't got it, I feel you, dog. I don't always got it either.
yeah, fair. But we thank you guys again. This has been Coffee and Cigarettes with David.
And Jaden.
We love you guys. Peace.
Que pasa, way, motherfucker.